Hey guys, Elite Legionarii here, and today I'm bringing you a 2 versus 2 for Rome Total War, and this time I'm again teaming up with Monlith, who goes under the name Locust in this game, and I am in command of my favourite again, the Julli, and my army consists of 1 unit of Gold Praetorian Cohort as my general, 3 units of Gold Legionary Cohort and 1 unit of Gold Legionary First Cohort. The plan being that the General unit on the left to add support and moral to my men, and the First Cohort to also do the same thing so that they feel secured by 2 kind of moral boosting units on each side of them. I also got 5 units I think it is this time, of Gold Attack Archers. And I've also got 4 units of Gold Legionary Cavalry. Monlith's 4th consisted of 5 units of regular Gold Attack Archers, 5 units of Gold Armenian Spearmen, and 5 units of Gold Cataphracts, and 2 units of Gold Attack Horse Archers. So our opponents are Zael, and he was quite a nice guy, as was the other fellow. We played a few games against these guys and it was good. He has 4 units of Silver Spear Warband, 2 units of let's see, what is it? I'm not sure. 3 up what kind of upgrades it is, but it's 3 upgrades on his 2 chosen swordsmen. He's got 2 units of Gold Berserkers, so that'll be pretty deadly, and he's got 4 units of, I think it's Gold Attack Chosen Archers, and 4 units of, let's see, it looks to be Silver or Gold, or 3 upgraded Gothic Cavalry, and Insaniate, who is the other guy, who was also a nice chap, has 4 units of Gold Silver Shield Pikemen, and I think it's 4 units of Gold Attack Archers, unit of Peasants. I'm not quite sure what that was, unless he was using it as a peeler shield against me, if he thought he was fighting me. And he's also got 5 units of Gold Cataphracts. So he's fairly similar in composition to Monlith's 4th, but they deploy very far apart from each other, and this is obviously the Numidian Basin map, but nobody bothers with the middle in this battle. And we decided that we wanted to move and take out Insaniate's forces first. So basically this is just Monlith skirmishing with him. I don't really think he's having much effect, to be honest, but then again they're not doing a hell of a lot to him either. I prefer to combine horse archers with regular archers when I attack with them, because otherwise they can become heavily isolated and can be choked off. I've found if you move your archers up to attack his main line, then move the horse archers to the side, they can give that little edge to the archer duel, and they get a lot more kills that way. So as you can see, Monlith's losing actually quite a few of his horse archers here, probably a bit unnecessarily, but it doesn't really matter. They're providing a useful distraction. So Zael's quite a bit behind us, and the only way for him to catch up would be to run, but if he ran, he'd get all very tired, so I'm not overly concerned about that, and neither is Monlith. So if you can ever do this in a 2 vs 2, you get a chance to work together to knock out one opponent, you should take it, because it makes it a lot easier to win. So I'll just triple speed it along a bit here, because it's just wandering along. So I initially actually wanted to fight Insaniate. I thought his force would be quite fun to fight, because I planned on using my Legionary First Cohort to help my cavalry beat his cataphracts. But Monlith reckoned I'd do better against Germania, but it didn't really matter to me. I could go either way, so I didn't really care. So I'm moving my infantry to go prepare to face Germania, and this way it actually covers each other's flank. We cover each other's flank this way, which is really good. Makes us harder to be outmaneuvered. So that worked out well. But I'm actually going to use I went a bit undecided at first, but I decided I'm going to use my archers to help Monlith win this missile duel. I think he would have won it anyway, but we're just going to make it so that we can... I said to him, I'll come and help you with my archers. We said, go handle Germania, but I said, if we take out, knock all their archers out, you can turn your archers onto Germania along with mine, so we can easily dominate the missile duel and then use our missiles to outflank them and shoot them in the flank. So I come along here like this, and now he's got 10 missile units to face, and Germania can't assist him yet. So we're going to clean up these missiles really fast. We've actually got 12 missile units to face now if you include the 2 horse archers. I'm not concerned about getting hit by Zael's chosen archer warband, because I know that my men are well armoured and won't take many hits from the front. So we get we dish out plenty of destruction on Insaniate's archers, and there's very little he can do about it. And he's putting this peasant out here as bait, but neither of us want it. So that's good there. So I've got quite a probably infantry edge. Well, except these berserkers will do a hell of a lot of damage, considering they've got so many upgrades, and berserkers are one of those units that are just unbalanced in terms of how powerful they are. But I have the cavalry edge. I have better cavalry with more upgrades, but his berserkers cause some serious difficulties in a minute for me. But as you can see, Insaniate's archers have been well handled. And by this point, I believe I will, in a moment, detach my archers to go and handle Zael's approaching men. But I also asked Monlith to come and use his archers to help me, but I don't know whether he does. I think the problem here with Insaniate's infantry is they are better, yes, than Monlith, but he's thinning them out a lot, and Monlith actually, because he's thinned them out like this, and they're less effective against archers, plus he can, with the extra superior unit that Monlith's got, he can put his men in thicker, blockier formations, which will work to nullify the superior attacking strength of Silver Shields over Armenians. So I'm happy to just stay where I am at the moment and support Monlith, but I'm not sure if Monlith's cataphracts are getting hit there in the back there by Zael's archers. But I'm now in range of my archers, and I choose to ignore his archers and thin out these chosen axemen, because I know that a full charge on them will do a lot of damage to my my infantry. They'd probably be able to defeat them, so I make it my business to defeat that unit. So my archers did a fantastic job there, and that really evened the field. And now I'm just going to toss my peeler into his front line here, and these spear warband are no match. And as you can see, here comes a full unit of these chosen axemen into my legionary cohort, and they will usually clobber them very quickly. But I'm going to immediately see to it that won't happen, and I charge straight into them with my legionary cavalry, and that's the end of them pretty much. And I withdraw, and that's them gone, so that's great. And now I can send my cavalry in to take on his, but his get more of a charge, which is going to be significant, and this berserker unit comes in, which is going to make that cav battle very much in his favour with them there, because they can just massacre them. But over here, his spear warband are no match for my legionnaires, and they're going to cave in. But these berserkers really cause some problems. But I am shooting at them and stuff too. And so basically the Germanic line is broken, and you're going to see these 5 berserkers and these berserkers here take down heaps and heaps and heaps of my cohorts. They're a ridiculous unit in my opinion. You look at this, they're completely surrounded, and just look at all these cohorts just going flying. It's just silly. But I finally defeated after they take down like 15 of them. So over here, he's going to probably win this cav battle actually, because of these berserkers that are helping him. And some of his these spear warband reform, but they're pretty not really much of a concern. And now Monlith is going to engage here, but he has thinned down a lot of these silver shields, so his heavy spearmen are capable now of taking them on. And these cataphracts are going to come in to try and smack straight through him, but he's going to intercept with his own cataphracts here, so that comes in nicely. And holy cow, look at that. Look at these berserkers, they're just insane. They're just tossing my legionnaires around like bloody friggin', like they're just little children, but it's kind of ridiculous. But good thing for Insaniate here is his cataphracts start to beat down these Monlith cataphracts, and these reformed German units are over there to assist. He's asking for help now, and I'm trying to get rid of these German archers because they are still very deadly and dangerous, and I'm doing what I can to mop them up. But fortunately for Monlith though, his infantry win the battle against those silver shields, and I killed the German general.
Gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts!
So it's quite dangerous, but here these cataphracts though, they get caught sort of just moving very slowly into the spearmen, and Monlith's going to be able to do quite a bit of damage to them as a result. And I am on my way, but a lot of my men start glitching a bit, so I'm just going to speed along here a bit, and they don't really do what I tell them to, and it's a real pain. I'm telling them all to run, but for some reason this unit's quite happy to just sit, and I have told them to move over here quite a lot of times. Don't know why it's doing that. And so Monlith's fighting up against both of them here, but he's doing quite well. And these cataphracts are a nuisance, but I've got my legionnaires in to ensure that they're not going to be a major nuisance. And he charges into my archers here, but I'm still a little worried about these German chosen archer warband, so I'm still shooting at them a bit. And a lot of these cataphracts come in, but he gets bogged down on my archers, and I'm going to charge my legionnaires in here to intercept his cataphracts. And he knows if he stays in there with those cataphracts that they will lose to my legionnaires, so he pulls out. But by this point, that's allowed Monlith to defeat the rest of these other infantry units. And my legionnaires continue to go after them. My Praetorian here has got these cataphracts in trouble, so they'll beat them down unless he retreats them pretty soon. And some of my archers are routing here, but they come back, so I'm not too concerned. So I want to try and beat these cataphracts down now, so I'm bringing a lot of everything I can in that region down. And I'm coming up here to make sure that these cataphracts don't hit Monlith from the back, so that he doesn't have to concern himself with that. But my men reform, so that's good. And now this is good because this gives me a front attack from the front and from the back with these chosen archer warbands, so that's quite good. And over here we form up a line basically to combat these cataphracts, and I'm just going to shoot the rest of these German chosen archer warbands, so just triple speed it along a bit, and they're pretty much just going to drop piece by piece, and we're just forming our line up to go after these cataphracts. So it's been a pretty good fight for me and Monlith, and we just carry on. And as you can see, Insaniate's just not sure what to do with his cataphracts, and he's receiving quite a bit of...
Be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee!
We decide to start flaming him with arrows in a moment. I'm just finishing up these German archers, and I'm going to send the rest of my archers up to assist in flaming those cataphracts. And that should work out quite nicely for us. So Insaniate did a good job with his cataphracts in taking down Monlith, but his infantry didn't have a lot of success. which was probably due because they were in such sort of spread out long formation. I prefer not to do that too much with pikes. I never like to be any less than 4 deep usually, unless I know I'm up against a opponent that's much weaker, because otherwise weaker units can just punch straight through the centre of them, and that's not great. So as you can see, Insaniate's just moving back, and we'll just continue to follow him up. I'm just going to triple speed it because there's not a lot happening at the moment. And as you can see, it's just flaming arrows coming in there. Now I'm bringing up my archers, and me and Monlith will move up in a moment. We're eager to end it, and we decide to move up. And Insaniate is still retreating. And we just keep moving. He does come back. I think he's just trying to rest his men, get them back to fresh if he can, which is a good idea, because a good thunderous charge from those cataphracts could inflict a lot of damage, particularly to my cohorts, although also to these Armenian spearmen. Armenian spearmen are cool, but not that great. It looks like they might have had an experience upgrade too for some of them, or they might just pick that up in the fight. So yeah, so just speed that along again until everything's in position. So now he's going to come forward and try and hit some of Monlith's archers, and he's using that as bait obviously to draw them in, but now my flaming arrows can be used. So we move into a way so that we might be able to surround him, and now I'm going to pin him with my infantry, and this will allow Monlith to come in, but he's walking. He should take them out of phalanx, charge them, and then put them back into phalanx. But because then we could have really completed this encirclement. But my infantry are holding up well enough against these cataphracts, and they take quite a bit of damage. All the while, flaming arrows are coming in from both of our archer units, and when their backs are turned, it is a lot more dangerous for cataphracts when they get hit in the back. So we're just charging after them there, and he's going to hit Monlith here, who's got his back turned, but I'm going to be able to come in from the side here and offer the support he needs. So these cataphracts are about to fall.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
So here he comes in with a bit of a back charge. I turn and face him, and he does some initial damage from the charge, but there's his general.
The general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
So as you can see, these cataphracts do a pretty good job.
Our soldiers have gained victory today.
So as you can see, it's an average victory for us, but nonetheless a victory, and it was a very fun game. I had 535 men, I got 575 kills, and I had 265 men remaining. Locus, or Monlith, he had 595 men, he got 547 kills, and he had 194 men remaining. Zael had 582 men, he got 194 kills, and he had 40 men remaining. And Insaniate did really well, he got 640 men, he got 545 kills, and he had 29 men remaining. So there's the statistics card, and as you can see, my legionnaires did pretty good for the most part. My archers did good, and my cavalry did pretty good too, even though they're up against berserkers, so I'm quite pleased with that. So all in all, my units came together nicely, and it worked out good. Me and Monlith have good teamwork. We've worked together before many times, so we generally know how to complement each other on the battlefield. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall see you next time.